Hello, all my dear biology students. How are you, all of you? I'm your sapna teacher. Yeah, we have studied about sexual reproduction in flowering plant. There we have studied about the two topics. One topic that is a structure of female gametophyte, and second topic we have studied about gametogenesis, mega sporogenesis process. And today's topic is pollination. This topic pollination, we see this will come in the main topic. It's come from the pre-fertilization process. This pre-fertilization process, there is a two main phase or stages we are going to see. Gamete formation, which we have studied in micro and mega. It means in a pistil, and it is we studied in a anther. It means female and male gametophyte. Both the things we are studied. Gamete transfer, where we are seeing how the male gamete transfer into the female gametes. It means this is a gamete transfer we have studied in the plant one, pollination. Pollination, it means transfer of pollen grain from anther and their deposition over stigma. This is a common definition, I think everyone know. We see pollination in previous classes. Two main type. There is a having a autogamy, or either we can be say that is a simple word. Self-pollination and cross-pollination. Okay. So now there is your 12th standard. So little bit more specific word is coming. So you have to know. So there is introduction about the types of pollination, autogamy, glycinogamy, xenogamy. Autogamy and glycinogamy itself is a self-pollination only, and this is a cross-pollination. And don't be confused to understand. Autogamy, what? Transfer of pollen grain is from anther to stigma of same flower. It means this is a one flower, and there is a you will see this is having the anther, and anther is transferring into their own flower stigma. This is called autogamy. This is a very pure self-pollination. Glycinogamy, in one plant there is a two flower. So there is a anther is transferred into the stigma. It means there is a flower of same plant, but anther is transferring from one flower to another. This is called glycinogamy. Xenogamy is also called allogamy. This is a new word, so please be check it out. This is a allogamy. Xenogamy. Xeno, it means across. Okay, so xenogamy, when we see same species, there is a two different plant, from two different plant, one anther is transferring to the another stigma one. So this transferring of anther to the stigma of a different plant, so this thing is called the xenogamy. Okay, so there is an important thing you have to learn. Example, autogamy, pea, rice, wheat, this is our autogamy. They have some special type of devices. They make a surety about the self-pollination, which we are going to discuss in my next topic only. Glycinogamy, cucurbits, there is an example. Xenogamy, which you can also call allogamy. Papaya and maize, mostly unisexual organism, mostly, okay. That is a unisexual plant. We will see this type of the cross or xenogamy type of pollination. So meaning of pollination, I think you understand. In which phase you will see this seed in the pre-fertilization process only. In the plant, it's having a self-pollination. This is a two is a self-pollination only, but there is a more another specific type to autogamy and glycinogamy. Okay, and xenogamy, totally there is a two different plant, anther is transferred to the one plant to the another, that is called a xenogamy. Okay, so we will see in the next video. Yeah, we are on topic of pollination. So next topic of pollination is agent for pollination. Agents are how this pollen grain transfer into the stigma by abiotic agent or biotic agents. Okay, abiotic non-living agents and biotic living agents. Abiotic agents through the wind. Okay, so this thing is called anemophily, and if it is a water through, it is called a hydrophily. Okay, biotic agents, they're having a specific to the types of organism, some by the reptile, some by the mammal, some by the insect, some by the birds one. Okay, insect related of pollination is also called an entomophilous type of pollination. Birds related of pollination is called ornithophily. Are you can be see these things, you can be note down this flow chart, easy to recall in your examination purpose. Okay. Now what we are see here, biotic, abiotic, some by the anemophily, some by the hydrophily, some by the entomophily. But which type of the flower? If the flower having a light pollen grain, if they're having a sticky pollen grain, so they're having a special characteristics for the anemophily, hydrophily, entomophily in your textbook. So you have to go through that one. So just see, there is some specific points which I written here. So please just see properly, and you can also make your notes by yourself, or either if it is possible you can note down this topic in your notebook. See, this is very important. Adaptation for water pollination. You are say that is a hydrophily. Which type of the characteristics, in which type of the flowers we can be see. So mostly we can be say that is a hydrophytes one, those who are living in the water or submerged, merged one. So this is the things. So we are see the pollen grains are, this is a specific characteristics, those who are showing the hydrophily. Okay. So pollen grains are protected from wetting by presence of mucilus covering. This is a mucilus covering. So note down this one. Many times we are think this is the easiest, but that thing is going to slip very fast. So please be note down. They having a mucilaginous covering. We see these things common in algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, and some in the angiosperm also. Vallisneria and hydrilla are submerged fresh water. Many times they are asking example of the fresh water hydrophily, a type of the plant. So you can be write the Vallisneria and hydrophily. Okay, this is a two example of fresh water. And the Jostera is a marine one. Have you seen this is a marine Jostera? This is a seagrass. Okay, this Jostera is a marine angiosperm. This is also shown by hydrophily only. The seagrasses, female flower are submerged in the water and receive pollen for pollination passively. Passively it means through the water current one. Okay. Next is very important thing about the Vallisneria. Vallisneria is a merged plant one, and we will see whenever the male flower is mature, this flower is just come out from their plant floating over the water. Here is a female flower. There is stalk is a coiled one. Stalk is coiled one, but whenever it's mature, this uncoiled and coming over the water one, or either the surface of the water, and through the water passively this this pollen is received by this female flower of Vallisneria. This is very important. Many times in many way this question is arise, so please be note down all these things. Next we go through the adaptation for wind pollination, which we are say for anemophily. Okay, they have characteristics. Pollen grain are light in weight. That way only they can be flowered, or through the air they can be go here to the another flower. Non-sticky, They are non-sticky, it means they have dry and winged. Winged it means they are having this type of the structures. Okay, so they are having a pollen which is having the wing, and this is helping in a floating of air. Stamen are well exposed for easy disperse of pollen grain in the wind. Okay, the stigma is sticky, large, feathery. Okay, please be note down. Many times we asking if this question is coming. This is very important point. So stigma is sticky, large and feathery. They are having a large number to trap the pollen grain in the wind. Stigma is sticky, large, feathery to trap the pollen grain floating in the air. Okay, and they are having a compact inflorescences. Compact inflorescences, I think the inflorescences word you know, they are having a compact way. That's why they are just be having a more number of the pollen. So I think you are clear about the anemophilic characteristics. Okay, make up points, then only you can be learn properly. Adaptation for insect pollination, which is also called the entomophily. Okay, see this one, जो insects होते हैं, that like a butterfly or by the honeybee. Flowers are large, sticky, bright color to attract the insect, highly fragment, and that smell attract the insect for the nectar collection. Pollen grain surface is sticky. Pollen grain is also sticky. Stigma is also sticky. So both are having the sticky, and that way it's a stick on the leg of insect, and that way the pollination can be done. Okay. Another point in this way, Amorphilus is the one specific plant is having some symbiotic relation also. So what they are giving the place or the shelter for pollinator for laying their egg. Okay, so they are giving the shelter, the leg, and that way this insect is helping in a pollination. So this is showing the symbiosis relation, Amorphilus type of the plant, which is provide shelter to pollinator. It means insects one, and provide them safe place to deposit egg. So they are giving the laying their egg one, and that way they are helping in a pollination also. So I hope you understand all these characteristics of hydrophily, anemophily and entomophily. So this is the agent of pollination. Next topic is having very important one, which we are going to discuss in our next video. So please note down this one. Any query you can be WhatsApp in my number, and we can be discuss the matter.